You say you're misunderstood. I think you wish that you could. I know you're up to no good. And I see through it, but I wouldn't. Turn up the heat just to play. And then you slam on the brake. You'll get what's coming one day. And I won't be here to numb the pain. Say what you want, but you never got it. You do the wrong, and I bite the bullet. Soon I'll be gone, and nobody will stay for you. Run, from my narcissist. Run, 'cause he's losing it. No, 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 do the things he did. Run from the narcissist. You're like the devil if he I picked apart every piece. It's hard to ever believe. I thought you had just what I needed. It's kinda sad how you lie, like it's a gift that I'll buy. You're really that kind of guy. Like you don't even try to hide it. Say what you want, but you never got it. You do the wrong, and I bite the body will stay for you. Run from my narcissist. Run, 'cause he's losing it. No, 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 do the things he did. Run from the narcissist.
Good night, good night, good night, everybody. Is it a good night for you? It's a good night for me. All right. Hopefully everybody had their dinner. You went to the bathroom. You washed your hands because we're about to get into it tonight, honey. I've been doing all kinds of digging every place I can and do I have some information for you this evening? You better tune in. You better tell your friends to come over here. Share it on all platforms that you have access to. Tell them to come on over. I got the info that you've been wanting and what you need. All right. Everybody like to walk around like they doing God's work. Out here just grimy as ever, honey. Just out here got the hands in the cookie jar. They got caught with their hands in the cookie jar. Okay, messing with these people. All right. Matter of fact, they took the cookie jar and ran out the door with the cookie jar, folks. Okay. All right. Where should we begin? We're going to go over here and check because Mr. Patrick said he's doing a live. So we have to keep our eye on the time. 7 p.m. He's supposed to be doing a live. Okay. He's supposed to be doing a live. But I have some information that I want to share with you guys. Okay. First of all, I want to share this screenshot. All right, let me share this with you guys. I can't wait to, oh, Courtney, it's not good. It's bad. I mean, like, what? So the first screenshot I want to share you guys. I'm going to blow it up so you can see it. Okay? Make sure you guys can see it on StreamYard. Okay. Hey, Okie softball girl, good to see you. So, let's read this. This was dated August 14th, I believe. Okay? I got to minimize it a little bit so I can read it all. Yeah, August 14th. From Eric to Patrick. Okay, guys, ready for this? I mean, I gave you a long enough intro, so anyone that comes in late, I don't know what to tell you. Patrick responds, "That's cool. Me and Timmy and Kenny are out here in the $76,000 now. 76,000 now. By the time I get out these other videos, I think it's going to pop. 76 grand ain't good for you. Now keep in mind, they ain't been doing this but 60 days. August 14th. This came out August 14th. Yep, let me get it up there so everybody can see it. Okay. 76,000, folks. 76,000. You seen it right. You heard it right. I ain't telling you nothing but the truth. Okay? No sound. I was upset that Timmy doesn't understand that's happening. This is Country Girl. Hey, Country Girl. So I have no sound. Let me do a mic check here. Hey, Taylor. Can you hear me, Taylor? Yeah, I can hear it. I did. Okay, I'm good. I can hear you. Okay, good. Okie softball. Um, turn up your volume, babe. Oh, you cut out. Oh, I did. Okay, let me read it again, baby. We can read it again, but it's almost time. 7 o'clock, guys. Let's keep an eye on it. Okay, so the part that's very interesting to me, and I won't read it all, but it's there for you guys if you want to look at it. It says, "It's not that, man. I just try to keep my personal life private, but it's too late now. They found it and they are hitting hard. Monetization went up 2 grand on YouTube today. It's up to 76,000 now. By the time I get out there, okay, August 14th, y'all, August 14th. It went out, but it's back. Okay, Lord Jesus, don't start your crap with me now, StreamYard. So, isn't that insane? That's insanity. And he's like, yeah, man, it's going to pop. It's going to be in there. It's going to be on there, man. You know what I'm saying? It's on there popping. All right. Whoa, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to me. In a month, baby. Okay. Mm-mm. So let me go over here to check his page real quick to make sure we're not going to miss a live. I don't even know if you can schedule like a live on um Facebook, as he's not live yet. So in this other part here, um give her information, okay? And she went live, and I want to share that with you guys too. But I want to kind of hold back until around the 7 o'clock hour, because they said that they were going to go live at 7. Patrick's going live at 7, and we want to listen to what he has to say. All right. But it's very telling on where his mind was. And also, there was a good conversation that I was having about Mr. Eric is feeling very comfortable talking about Patrick's past and his mother and his sister and all of that. Someone said, well, you know, the ex-wife has also come out and said some things about you, Mr. Eric, and you're not looking in a good light as well. But we're not supposed to talk about that. Ex-wife. Isn't that what we're all labeled whenever we have an ex-husband or an ex-wife? We're the scorned ex-lover. What we can say could not possibly be true. We're just mad. Okay? I just found you from the last live you did, and girl, I freaking love you. A Eliminator, thank you so much. Welcome in. Everybody be welcome in a Eliminator and get comfy, kick back, grab yourself a cold drink. I got plenty of room in the sofa for you, darling. Everybody's welcome. Um, and don't forget to ring the doorbell, which means hit that like button. That's all the requirements over here. Say hi in the chat and ring the doorbell. We're easy peasy. Um, so that's crazy because he's like, well, Patrick's family said this and Patrick's family said that, but we're not allowed to talk about Mr. Eric, right? Show you it, then it's almost like doxing her, but she says it's not her real name. Okay, that she's not using her real name. But is it really the ex wife? We don't know, right? So there's some speculation around that. And if I can't prove it, then I don't like to share it. You know what I'm saying? So I like to show proofs in the pudding. Hey, Heidi, good to see you. Good to see you. So she put out a thing called projection. Projection is a defense mechanism where individuals attribute their own unacceptable thoughts, feelings, or traits to others, often without awareness. It allows individuals to avoid confronting uncomfortable aspects of themselves by projecting it onto someone else. So maybe that's a statement that she. Hey, Twist, good to see you, honey. We about to do this. We about to do this. I don't know if this is considered stream sniping. If it's on another platform and I share it, I don't know. But I guess we gonna F around and find out. But I'll go back to where he started. We'll wait a few seconds here. He is live, so we've been waiting for this because we need to know what he has to say. This is the first time that he's went actually live, and he's supposed to be addressing some stuff. All right, and he seems to think that him and oh boy, Eric, Mr. Eric over there is gonna patch things up, and it's business as usual. We're just two men having a fight, business as usual. Oh, I don't know what that is. So let's see. Let's go ahead and play. But sometimes he doesn't say anything. That's what's kind of crazy.
I will see you in here, Ernie.
Oh, he's waiting for the guy. He's waiting for the guy. Remember Ernie? He's waiting for the Ernie. The beard guy. He's got a guy.
Yeah, Betty's doing okay. Kristen Alexander.
Okay. What are we waiting for? We definitely don't
This
turn
takes
into the.
time, Tracy Adams.
Hey, good to see you back.
I've got somebody else that's trying to join in here, so that's why it's taking a minute.
Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait. We ain't got nothing but
I
time,
don't know.
honey.
I'm not on their property.
More spitting in his cup. We wait, baby. Don't rush.
It says it's adding you, Ernie.
We're gonna introduction to Ernie. Remember how the
Thanks, Diva
shits
Help.
went down. He said he ain't gonna come, I
It says
guess.
no answer from the live video guest, Ernie.
Oh God. Come on. Come on, guys. You don't have your shit together. Hell, I suck at YouTube, but I can get my stuff together now. I even got a chair. I got a YouTube chair, honey. And a microphone. Let me quit talking shit. Let me quit talking smack on this guy. Come on, Ernie. Get up there. Oh boy. Yeah, because you need someone else to talk because you're not. No, damn. You must have had some spicy food for supper, Florida.
As of right now, Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray are in a safe place. Um, I know where they're at, but I can't divulge that.
All right, so I think what happened, I think that it went off on his end. So, and then I got kicked out of StreamYard, which sometimes it does that. And I even pay like for an upgraded service in StreamYard. So we'll go back. Sorry, guys. Yeah, write StreamYard and tell them to cut their fucking shit. I get pissed off at this shit all the time. You dirty bastards. Here it is, Patrick. Unbelievable. Taylor, don't play for StreamYard.
We're not playing that, and this is you're not going to get that out of me. The only thing that we care about right now is getting the family back together. We don't care about nothing else. So
I thought he fell asleep too.
Carla Murphy, it's my house. And if Larry wants to come to my house, he can come to my house. That's just the way it is. You know, a lot of people out here. I think we've all missed the real picture here. You know, we spent more time trying to keep BJ away from the home and worried about getting her put in jail more time that we have been trying to get a Whittaker's home. So, you know, here we are. And I think that if we'd have went a different route besides worrying about making sure somebody wasn't in that house, we'd probably see a different result here.
Hey, Lolly.
They don't bother me, Sarah Jennings, at all. You know, it's my mom told me a couple of days ago. She said, if you're right, and God knows you're right, then you're right. So anybody that's on here, if you want to throw rocks at a glass house, keep throwing them. Who cares?
Sir, we about to okay, never mind.
You're right, Patricia Harris. The family is the major point of interest, and we didn't have that interest. So I'm gonna take some fault in that failure. You know, before all this happened, Timmy was having a good time and going fishing and riding a sea-doo and, you know, just laughing at life. Going in, eating him a sandwich with 15 pieces of bologna on it. But it's kind of turned into a show. And Katie Moore Whittaker don't have nothing. Nothing.
Oh,
Y'all
we're gonna
people
hear
don't
from
know what's what.
we gonna hear from Katie Whittaker. So
Just like I said,
hang
we're
tight,
not going to get in
folks.
this conversation, but I can tell everybody on here. I
Boy,
have
that
control
word
over
makes
one
him
platform,
mad.
and that's my Facebook platform. The other platforms, I don't have control over them, nor do I have control over the money that goes on them. So you need to talk to somebody else about that.
Oh, okay. Then we're getting some answers.
Sorry, I spit for those that get grossed out by that. Yep,
Wow.
Timmy was living his best life, and that changed. And I have a video that I'll put on here a little bit later of Timmy running up the road in his socks, screaming that they're taking his mother. So that's not good. We'll also address the little drug problem while I'm sitting in here. You know, everybody says that I have a drug problem. Anybody that knows me personally, that'd laugh in your face. And yeah, I got my leg broke, but I still have. Would you look at that? Look at that. Can you people see that?
No, because you're moving
I
it
didn't
around.
get that filled. Look, make sure you look real good.
Quit moving
Okay.
it around, and I will. Okay. That's
So
an
I don't
old
need
school
rehab.
move there, my
I don't
friend.
have a drug problem. I'm not violent. I'm not a criminal. Think whatever you want.
Are we about to go over all
Josh,
this?
Ernest, let me ask you a question. You tell me how in the hell that I can ransack an Airbnb with a broken leg, just getting out of the hospital, and I sat either in the bed or in the chair. So unless I'm getting woke up in the middle of the night because God gave me a third leg, You might want to think about that.
Oh, he said Eric lied. He said Eric lied. He said Eric lied. Eric, we wanted to see the video. Eric said he got a video. Eric, cough up
Oh,
the
I know I
video.
don't have to explain. I don't care. I don't care if people call state police. I don't care who you call. My shit adds up. That's all I'm going to say.
We never encourage anyone doxing, harassing, or calling any local authorities on anyone
But I
from
just
this
wanted to get
channel
on
that we
here
review.
and let everyone know that we are working towards bringing the family back home and bringing them back together. And hopefully everybody can have a good evening and stay off drugs and, you know, not be a criminal and
He said
all
stay
that
off.
kind of stuff. Take care.
That was it. Okay. That's. I guess that's it. He's off. He's gone. He said he gone. Wow. Well, what do you guys think? Was that worth the? That was anticipation till 7 o'clock. Wow, dude. We got to go back. I don't know why this is freezing up on me. Let's shut it down and go to Facebook again. He said he gone. But we got some. Oh, Katie. Katie gonna. She done said her piece, my friend. So I'm not really sure exactly what you're talking about. Because she said she has a right to speak. And she gonna speak. And that's all it is that. So we're gonna watch that again. We're gonna watch that again. He couldn't get his buddy up there, so he got nervous, I think. And because I want to hear that again, what he said about not owning, having access to the other platforms. But we will speed it up because it's slow as shit. And we're about to go through all this, and we're gonna listen to Miss Katie. So we sure are. Right? You sure did, Florida. You said, you know, you can't talk if you don't have nobody else up there. You sure did. Let me get my sip of Coca-Cola Classic in me. Okay, now. Come on. I have it sped up too. Come on, dude. Wow. Can you just talk?
I will see you in here, Ernie.
That was 2 minutes of silence, by the way, just to let you know. I skipped through it. Let's go ahead.
Eddie's doing okay. Kristen Alexander.
Okay, Betty's doing okay. It's okay. He didn't say shit, Dick. He didn't say nothing. Cracker, look who come in. This right here, you got to keep an eye on this lady right here. She ain't nothing but bad news, baby. No, she's a good person. Welcome on in, honey. Good to see you. I have never been better.
This takes time, Tracy Adams.
Waiting on you to talk's like waiting, watching paint dry. Come on. I want to hear about what he says about not owning the other platforms or having access to it. So that's telling me, guys, didn't miss nothing. Hey, Mama Bear, don't tell it. Hey, y'all, I'm like, yeah, you fired. It's not personal. Um, I'm See, that answered a lot of questions though, because he says here that he does not have access to like the YouTube channel and
As of
the
right
other
now,
platform.
Tammy, Lorraine, and Ray are in a safe place.
Guy with the 6 kids and the broken legs.
I know where
I
they're
don't
at,
know how
but I
many
can't
kids he's got, but I know he's got a broken
divulge
leg.
that.
We got to speed him up. I can't hang out here just on.
I don't care if people are mean to me. I know the truth. That's all that matters.
But, sir, where did the money go? You were taking money out of the Whittaker stuff. Can you please get an accountant on the line with you? Can you go through the books? Can we see the analytics? Come on. Come on. If you ain't got nothing to hide, hide nothing, sir. Whenever you ask the public for monetary help for the Whittakers, then you better come with the receipts. That's how this works, my friend. That's how it works. Can't sidestep it. Way it is. It's the law. It's the YouTube law. It's Facebook law.
Sandra Rogers, I'm assuming that they're doing okay. I've heard that that they're doing all right. But the reason I wanted to get on here this evening is I'm not going to placate into the part of what everybody wants, their little drama game. The only thing that I care about is I care about.
We're going to say, Dick, that's
trying to
allegedly.
get them back together. Other than that, I don't care about nothing else.
No questions answered. So he's going to get here. We'll slow it down so we can hear exactly what he says.
It's okay for everybody to be negative. Because whenever you've had nothing but a solid day of negativity from somebody else, you can only expect that. So keep it going. Right now, I do know that that Tammy, Lorraine, and Ray, I know that they're safe. I know for a fact they're safe. That's a good thing. We are trying to figure out something to do as far as having them a home where they can go back to. They can't go back to their own home.
Dick said, no, it's a fact. Oh, wow, Dick. Oh, wow.
Because they have no septic system. So it's more or less condemned. We're working on something right now. We went today and spoke with a lawyer.
So you heard that right. They've known that they've had no septic system. Okay. So instead they decided to take him and buy new clothes and all of this and that, right? Instead of trying to get an immediate. And let me tell you something. The bathroom. Oh, we're going to get to that. The bathroom shed that was delivered by a company that there was going to be a makeshift bathroom. Oh, there's news on that too. People were asking me about that in the stream last night, I believe, yesterday. And I was like, I don't know, but I'll look into it. And I looked into it. And someone that is local, and she's going to tell you about it, that she went by and there's no plumbing running to it, nothing. It's sitting there, just sitting there. Okay.
We have to go back and speak to a lawyer on Friday.
Yep.
Yeah, nobody knows the full story. Nobody knows the truth. I'm not going to get into that. This is not a conversation about who's better, me or Eric. We're not playing that. And this is, you're not going to get that out of me. The only thing that we care about right now is getting the family back together. We don't care about nothing else. So Carla Murphy, it's my house. And if Larry wants to come to my house, he can come to my house. That's just the way it is. You know, a lot of people out here, I think we've all missed the real picture here. You know, we've spent more time trying to keep BJ away from the home and worried about getting her put in jail more time.
Let me tell you what, I'm not going to believe anybody until they start showing actual analytics off of all platforms. I just read a text message from Eric to him, this guy here, that said, do I need to bring it up again? Do we want me to show it again? Let me get into my email. Hang on. We'll play this and we'll get into it. Okay, we'll show it again.
We have been trying to get a Whittaker's home. So, you know, here we are. And I think that if we'd have went a different route besides worrying about making sure somebody wasn't in that house, we'd probably see a different result here. They don't bother me, Sarah Jennings, at all. You know, it's my mom told me a couple of days ago. She said, if you're right, and God knows you're right, then you're right.
He
So
probably won't.
anybody that's on here, if you want to throw rocks at a glass house, keep throwing them. Who cares?
Bowberry in a major way. I'm going to show you what the
You're
text
right,
messages
Patricia
say
Harris.
from
The family
August
is
the 14th.
the major point of interest, and we didn't have that interest. So I'm gonna take some fault in that failure. Um, you know, before all this happened, Timmy was having a good time and going fishing and riding a sea-doo and, you know, just laughing at life. Going in, eating him a sandwich with 15 pieces of bologna on it. But it's kind of turned into
Hey, Melinda.
show. And
Good to see you.
Katie Moore Whittaker don't have nothing. Nothing.
He does not like her at all. And we're going to hear from her.
Y'all people don't know what's what. Just like I said, we're not going to get in this conversation, but I can tell everybody on here, I have control over one platform, and that's my Facebook platform. The other platforms, I don't have control over them, nor do I have control over the money that goes on them.
Bam, that's what I wanted to hear. So, Mr. Beardman, come to the front of the stage. Front of the class, my friend, my guy. Whose checking account is that YouTube money going into? What we just seen the analytics on Playboard about. Where's that money going, Eric? Where is it? Are you just giving them the money off of the Facebook? Because I'll show you this. Here's what this message says. They did August the 14th at 12 something or another p.m. Okay? It says my personal page has been discovered. This is Eric in the black, Patrick in the blue. Okay? Eric says, my personal page has been discovered. People are hitting me like crazy. I was trying to keep that from happening, but dude, I guess I'll start pumping on there as well. And I already have it monetized, so it can start bringing in the bonuses too. I'll let you know, and we will split it. I do have dad talk stuff coming on there too. I already had 1,000 for the month before I started doing the Whittaker stuff because of the trial. Patrick responds, that's cool. Me and Timmy and Kenny are out here at Little General giving fruits and vegetables away. And if it bleeds over to your personal page, that's a good thing. We are in it to win it. He says, let me get it up here so you guys can see it. So it's not that, man. I just try to keep my personal life private, but it's too late now. They found it and they're hitting it hard. Monetization went up $2,000 on YouTube today. It's up to 76,000 now. By the time I get these other videos, I think it's going to pop. I mean, there it is. I mean, do we need to? This was in August. So let me tell you something. August, they will get this money in September. Okay, September 21st. That's how it works on YouTube. Between the 21st and the 25th is whenever YouTube sends you a money to whatever account you have linked to. This man, Patrick, just said he does not have control over or anything over the other accounts except his Facebook page. Okay? So, Mr. Eric and Beardman, Dwayne, has the YouTube, the Whittaker family channel. Okay? So that's where the money's coming in at too. They didn't mention that. And I asked that repeatedly in the chat last night when they said that they were going to ask questions, and I got timed out for an extremely long time. I could never chat in there again. But see, since I'm on the back end of this and not in just in the chat, I know that they were seeing my questions and they blocked my comments. They timed me out, but I know they can still read it. And as that went on, and I kept hitting them, I know AdSense. How much money did you make? I know how much you're making per video. I know how to do the math on it. I know how to calculate it. His face was getting red, and I just kept in and kept going and kept going. Okay, so I'm just saying, there it is. I don't know what else to say to you. I mean, I hate to prove people wrong, but that's terrible. That's terrible. So we're going to now go over to the person that he does not like. Okay. And that is Katie. All right. And we're going to listen to what she has to say. He doesn't like her. And she's going to explain. Okay. Why is my caps on? Let me bring it up here. Share it to you guys. Patrick's on live again on Facebook, and he's got, really? Okay, let me go over there. We can come back to this. We'll go over and watch Patrick. Thank you for the heads up. I will play it. I'll share this with you. It's got Betty on there. There it is. Yeah, he sure does. Like, what is this for?
Everybody's telling you they love you, Betty.
I love you.
Betty looks sad. I hope that this man that is with her goes and gets her some help. All right, thank you for. Let me go back up to that chat. Lunar Wolf, thank you for letting me know that. It was very kind. I hopefully that they're getting her some help and maybe be meeting with the counselor to help her process.
Right now,
I feel okay. I'm just tired. I'm worried a little bit.
Yeah, I bet you are, honey. Hopefully, will you tell that guy next to you that you need to talk to someone that is
so the audience
skilled?
is kind of they're kind of interested in wanting to know why I took money from you guys.
You ain't get no money from us.
We know Betty.
Well, I mean, they're curious. They seem to think that I took money from you. So
No, I don't know if I could do this, guys. This is hard. I'm about to be in tears.
Eric, you got all the money.
Wow. Wow.
I'm kind of curious about something. Whenever you and Eric went over there to get that protective order
in her ear all day,
and you come back home, did you have a copy of that protective order in order for you to know that you were supposed to be going to court
Taylor.
on
Thank
the
you,
4th?
honey.
No, he didn't give me no copy of it.
Oh,
he kept it.
Yeah.
I told him I told him I couldn't go because I didn't have an order.
Yeah, well, we need to get that straightened up. That seems to be an issue.
Oh, go get her a hotel room. If she wants, ask her, would you like to go?
No, I'm not mad at anybody. I just, the truth comes out,
Ask her if she would like to go get maybe a hotel room or something, and just kind of like just be get her a nice hot bubble bath and light some candles, play some jazz music, get her a nice ice water, and let her relax. Ugh, keep her up. Oh, I don't know. I'm about to lose my shit.
comes out on anybody, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I kind of
No,
wish
she
Mark would
doesn't
be
know
like,
just what you
okay,
tell her. She
she's
knows what's
sleeping on
going
his
on.
dirty, right?
She's very aware.
I don't know. We can go
You're
back. Let's
right,
go back a
Larry
little bit.
Woods. It was. That's exactly how it
I
was.
can't why it's
That's
live.
how it's supposed to be on all. Because got paid from that platform, but it went into Eric's pocket. So that's where we're gonna go with that. There's proof to show that too.
This is bad on a lot of levels here, folks. I
And your
would
point, Chess Garcia.
Charles, she said Eric. She said Eric has the money.
Nobody's been able to see Tammy, Lorraine. Nobody. Yeah, I took all that money for my house. That's why my house looks the way it does, right? And then we have everybody say it. Eric said I was a sex offender. Look at my record, people. Go find it. Show it to me. It's hard to trash a condo whenever you can't walk.
I'm sorry, I did not want to go look up the man's record, so I cannot tell you if he is
Anyways,
or is not.
I mean, I guess that's good
Um,
for the evening. Tomorrow, I'll have somebody else on here and we'll have another conversation. But it won't be a conversation about Eric or bashing or anything like that. We'll just leave it at that.
this is heartbreaking. Heard it was exaggerated, but I haven't looked myself. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable. I know it's public information, but I don't um, go in and look at people's criminal records. Um, it's disturbing enough for what was being shown that he in the text messages that we have already shown. Um, he had let me close this out. He had they're off, so he stopped. But this guy knows he has a hold on her. Yes, he was arrested for distributing naked images without consent a month ago. Yeah, I haven't went and looked at his thing, so I can't stand up here and tell you what's true or not because I have not went and looked myself. It is public information. Anyone can go and look. But for me, I will not say for a fact unless I can. If I get kicked off of this damn platform again, I'm going to scream bloody murder. I can't say for a fact. I don't like to say something unless I can show you proof. You know what I mean? Because I don't like to that's not the way I like to show things. If I'm going to stand on something, I want to stand on it all the way with a receipt. And what we consider receipts over here is I guess a little bit different than what they show. You know what I mean? Um over here whenever you show a receipt it's like what I just showed you like text messages, shit like that. It's not um well well, like that guy Eric was last night. Well, I said it was, so it is. That's not how we do it. Like I can show you that we have it, but not really show it. You know what I'm saying? We show it. That's what transparency over in this community is. You know what I mean? So, mm, I can't. I can't post a document on here. Right. Yeah. I have an email. If you want to drop me an email, you're more than welcome to. And then I can show it, the document. I mean, I don't know if I'll show it this evening. I got to review it before I show anything because um, that's just the way I like to do it. I like to make sure that I can verify things because I mean that is the yeah, his live ended um very abruptly actually. And I'm over here again to see um and he's taking it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, very it did end just with her staring at the video. So it ended. So that's sad. Um yeah, the live ended for on them. But I'm going to go over here and now we're going to go over to Katie because Katie has a lot to say and he doesn't like Katie at all. Okay, he does not like Katie at all. She went live and we're going to play what she has to say. All right. And I'll keep my eye on in case they lost connection and they come back. Marcia, it is. Why isn't anyone stepping in to save Betty? Ellie, something needs to be done. You know, that's a good question. That's a good question. I would think that law enforcement would. Um, who's Katie? Her name's Katie. She has a public profile on Facebook, but she carries the same name in the same area as the Whittakers, and people always have through the years have just assumed that she's related to the Whittakers, and she knows them. So, and she doesn't actually. She's not related to them. She just happens to live in the area. But through the years, she's been by their house. Now she knows exactly because of Mark and all that. But through the last name, people connected it. So, and she has a lot to say, but she's been following it since Mark. So, you know,
Okay, so I'm going to say a few things. Like, I don't ever come on here and I don't ever make lives. But here's what I'm going to say. So, everybody that's local wants to get upset because I ask questions about the money, but everybody wants to go in and talk about how, why didn't we check on them? They're no family to me. I don't even live down that road. But everybody is aware of what that family was and how they lived. And how do I know everybody was aware? Because guess what? They were exposed and it was seen through Mark. So how come nobody else went and checked on them? Why is it all up to me or my family to go check on them or anybody else? We're not kin to them. Like, I am putting my point of view on here because the portion
um, it keeps circling, but she's back.
is on this comments that reads to another thing. Like, are some of y'all playing two sides to a story? I'm keeping it as far as the money. No crap. That is what a content creator does. But you would think if you were a real content creator, what would you do? You would go get like something notarized. How much does that cost? It doesn't cost very much money to get a advocate. So that would be fraudulent as well.
And also, I was talking today with someone and we were discussing some things that would have helped, immediate help, since they knew that Ray had a problem with using the bathroom. Did any of the people, I'm talking any of the people that would make content on them, ever think about going and getting that man some Depends? I call them man pants, okay? Because it's just a different, kinder word than. Did any never think about going to get him some of those with all of the $76,000 that they made off of the content off of them? That would have maybe have helped a little bit. It wouldn't have solved the problem, no, but it would have gave the man some freaking dignity. He's shitting down his legs, folks, on camera. They never thought, this probably, oh, but that's better content, isn't it? Freaking sick asses. And while you're at it, when you pick up him some Depends, get him some Ensure. Because he wasn't looking like he was eating much. He looked like he lost a lot of weight over the last... God!
Since I've lived down there for, I guess it's been 14 years, they've always been in that home. They've always taken care of themselves. Been made public years ago. So years ago when they were made public, how come none of you all that are so concerned, like, oh my gosh, you're
There we go.
like, I don't want anything out of this. And want to talk about my followers? I had followers on here. I do hair for a living. My Facebook is public. I don't keep it a secret. I don't care. Oh, let's see. I don't even know. Like, I'm just angry. There's been so much said, and I don't even know what I need to reply to. It's like I need a notebook to sit and write all this junk down. Oh, let's talk about how, yeah, Patrick has all these children, but he doesn't have any of them. I don't know that he ever really helped raise any of them. I don't know. But I do know where one of his children lived, and it wasn't with him. How many kids does he actually have? 6, 7, 8, 12? I mean, I don't know. It's not my concern, but I know that he never had them. What else was there? Mind blank. Oh, okay, so see Patrick take them and make fun of them. Like a while back, it was with Brawl. Then we take them to the Victoria's Secret bras and panties. I mean, I don't even think that the boy knows any of that. He doesn't know any of it. Yeah, self-sufficient. They are self-sufficient. I mean, hitting him with pillow fights in your boxers. I didn't even watch that. I've been blocked by Patrick, so that's fine. But I've heard about it. I mean, why do you be pillow fighting in boxers? My kids don't even walk around in boxers in our home. And if my husband's in his boxers, it's literally in our bedroom. So, I mean, there's a lot with all of it. It's just a whole big mess, but everybody wants to put fault onto everybody. So, I mean, again, back to the living condition. So, if everybody, I'm willing to take my time. So, under us. And you know, if you want to do that, message me. I'm willing. We will go on social media. When you do good deeds, you're not supposed to be like raving about it and wanting, oh gosh, thank you for doing that. I mean, seriously. Oh Lord, what else is there? Face is red and I don't like doing lives.
Oh my God.
Maybe if the house gets cleaned, maybe at some point, not a clue. I mean, but I always know that there's more sides to every story. And all I'm trying to do is post my point of view.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm loud and I'll say whatever. I don't care to say whatever. Exactly. Good deed. exactly, no cameras needed to be done. But wanted to make money out of a huge content creator, and this is what he does for a living, then he should have known what needed to be done and how to legally approach it. I don't care what anybody says. They can get mad at me. That he's probably just as dirty. I mean, what evidence is he putting out to set and show anything? I mean, I think him and Patrick are too scared of, well, some others leaving. I know nothing about that. I don't even know her. Like, no idea. If I passed her in town, I wouldn't ever know what she looks like. I've had a lot of information sent to my phone. I still got a lot of information on my phone, a lot that I haven't said, a lot that I've seen that I haven't said, but a lot of it I can't say because people that I'm not going to let her husband or boyfriend, I can't remember what it was, the comment to that was always just overlooked. And I know that they said they private messaged as well. But all these pointing fingers because I have sat and argue until I get the last word. It doesn't matter to me. He quits. He won't argue with me. So I'd like to argue with somebody. I love you, babe. But anyway, I am for real. Like, all of y'all knew what those living conditions were when Mark exposed it years ago. Every single one of you. And a lot of you are local. So why did y'all not call the state? Why did y'all not go check on them? Why did y'all not go try to see, hey, can I help you clean it up? Why did y'all not do anything? Yep, right there. There's one that said worked in the medical field. And boyfriend worked in
That a
construction.
lot of people reached
Chris is
out
about
to them that I don't know, can you guys hear? What's so crazy is you got all these people making comments, all these people that are so mad and everything like that, right? This is just my opinion that they have a lot of people, a lot of people donated their money to um, get resources for the Whittakers, and unfortunately, it wasn't, you know, done with the right way. Okay, and the Amish were providing free labor, and they were having a fundraiser for the materials, and a lot of people reached out, in my opinion, from what she's saying, in their comments underneath their live videos to offer services, and they didn't, they didn't help. She carries the last name, but she's not related to them, and people just assume that she was related to them because of the last name, and she lives in the area. Okay, she's not their neighbor. She just is that why didn't they take it up on anyone's services? There were nurses that were reaching out that were willing to come in and help for free. There were contractors that were willing to come in and help for free to volunteer their time. Um, and they didn't take it up on it. And I'm still like, why didn't they ever fix the bathroom? There was a company that sent like a makeshift bathroom, and they dropped the shed thing on the property, but nothing was done with it. So there is still a lot of questions. Whenever you ask the community for money, then they expect you to do what you say you're going to do with that money. Okay? They just do. And you have to show the receipts, because you can't ask people to give you money and never be questioned. All right, that's just not the way it works. Well, it doesn't work like that over on here on.
Like the money of what was made. I mean, like I get that there was a lot of money that was made. It's not even about that. It's about the fact, like, of nothing being done. There was a shed that was donated to them. I drove down there, which my husband got all over me for doing, but I drove down to look to see was
Yeah,
there anything
I feel you what you're
being
saying,
done for that
Travis.
shed to turn into a bathroom. No, nothing. No plumbing, no nothing. It was set there by the company, and then that's it.
And why does it have to be content? I agree.
But I don't know what else. Yeah, no, we're not of any kin. None. No kin, just coincidence. And my husband's been on me for many years to do the name change, and I've just never done it. It's kind of sad that I've never done it. It's kind of sad when you got to say goodbye. I'm sentimental. I don't want to say goodbye to my maiden name. It's like my childhood. It's the one thing of my childhood that was good. So, see, getting teary-eyed. Stop thinking about it.
Link was dropped in the chat, honey.
But
It's the same.
if anybody
as,
does want to go, if we can get a good big group of
I
us,
think the link was dropped.
especially, I would love to see the ones that want to chime in and say, oh, you should have been cleaning it up in that crap house and that this and that. How about y'all meet us? Like, we will get a time and a place and we'll go down and we'll clean it up. No cameras. Like, if I catch anybody with a camera, like, you're gone.
Yeah.
Like, gone. No pictures, no nothing. And yeah, like the Whittakers are not the only family in West Virginia that live like that. Well, I'm sure, like I told one person, how about they drive down whatever state it is they live in, go in the woods, back in a holler to where more poor areas are and see how people live. Like, it's bad.
There you go, Shay.
I think some of the homes in Odd were worse than some of the impacts that where I grew up. I'm serious. Kaylin, I love you too. Well, Haley, we can. I'm serious.
She has a public page. She has a hairdresser. She's made statements about it, comments about it. It's not private. It wasn't like I'm friends with a friend that gave me this information. So it looks like I keep getting cut out from the internet here because there's storms happening. So that might be, so I have to use my phone for a few minutes here until, and then go back, I guess, because it's being a pain in the ass. You know, that's what happens when you live in the state of Florida.
you get storms all the time, and it makes the internet act kooky. So let's see if we can get back on. It looks like it come back on. I don't know why it does that. And I have like a fiber optic Wi-Fi. It's supposed to be some of the best in the business. Well, let me tell you, so far not the best in the business. Okay. All right. Let me enter the studio here again, and then I'm gonna have to silence myself, kick myself out. This is hard. I'm having to work tonight, guys. What the hell?
So let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I am trying to, yeah, okay. So let me get out of here. Leave the studio here. Okay. All right. Yes, I can. Okay. Thank you, Jesus. All right. Let's do it again. I'm having to work tonight. I'm not liking it, mystery. All right. So let me share this back. Oh, Lord.
I'm just tired of people saying, like, what have you done? Well, for one, this isn't my family. I am no kin to them. I don't even live on that road. For me to go down that road, it's out of my way. But I don't care. And from the time I've moved down there, I've always been told that they take care of one another. And I mean, they do. Like, it may not be your idea of taking care of one another, but they have a home, they've got a roof over their head, they have food, they have clothes, they have water, they have heat, probably air conditioning, I don't know. But
well, we'll make that clear. Eric made sure they got an air conditioner when he was up there, right? So we have to give credit where credit is due. I mean, you know.
Care of each other. No, it's not clean. I didn't know it was as dirty as it was until some of it was showed. But Carolyn, I mean, we could do all that later. I mean, my yard needs brush hogged. But like, we could at least clean the house up to a point to what
Girl, Mama Bear, it's
maybe
been rough over
if
here.
all of this gets cleared and BJ either gets out of the way or whatever, that people could actually let them go back home and let them be together. I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't know what's best for them. I know that Betty being with them would be best. It's not the case that we're dealing with. I'm trying not to, Jen. I mean, it's just hard. What got me was like, I don't know if Patrick goes to church, but I know since I've been going to church, my heart is nowhere what it used to be. And I wouldn't have taken him in a Victoria's Secrets and picked on him. Like, oh, Timmy, ha, 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 ha. You know, I wouldn't have charged for Timmy Tom. I mean, what is even Timmy Tom? Can we talk about that? Like, that sounds like, y'all know what it sounds like. I don't even have to say it. You know, it's kind of sickening. Let's have Timmy Tom. I don't know. But, you know, the Whittakers are being taken care of. Like, they're not just been thrown to the
Timmy
wolves.
time.
I know of a few of the nurses or
It was like
whatever.
Timmy time was $29.99, and you get to have a face chat with FaceTime with Timmy. $29.99, folks. Weird. They're on Instagram. They're on with pages created for them. The Whittaker family. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I mean, wow.
Involved in having to care for them. And they're great people. Great people. I mean, so great that one reached out just to ask, like, can you get a hold of a family member that would know, like, what can we do to make them feel more comfortable? Like, what snacks? Like, they know from social media what snacks, but what else do they like to do? What's things that can bring them comfort? I mean, they know that this is a high-profile case. So,
right?
Of course, they're going to do their very best to take care of them and get them the care they need. I mean, this is probably the most they've probably been to a doctor ever. Like, just the bashing is what's got to quit. Like, yeah, I'm going to put what I want to put on there. I don't care if you agree or you don't agree. But don't sit and say how I should have done something. I didn't have to do anything, but I finally spoke up when I couldn't take it anymore because it was all being exposed out. And I did not say anything that would have hurt them up until Eric said that there was no house anymore. So that's when I said, okay, there's no house anymore. None of this makes any sense. So I'm going to like say, hey, I want to know about the money. Is there anything put to protect them of money? Anything at all? I mean, I wanted them to get a home. But sometimes, guys, things are too good to be true. And usually when it's too good to be true, it's not real. And for the people that say that how much they enjoyed watching them, like you enjoyed, I will say it was good for them to get out in public and experience public. Yes. But if that were you and that's your first time getting to do something, would you enjoy having a phone in your face the entire time? Because I know when he come to our pond to fish, I could look out the window and that's all he had in the boy's face the entire time was a phone. So,
Yeah, this is a new
what
set
fun
of
would that
people.
be? I mean, I hate this one in my face right now, trying to talk. But things need to be said, and I can't keep typing. Yeah, I'm worried about Betty, too.
Yeah, this is a new set of people that decided that they're going to be out here doing God's work and help the Whittakers. But they didn't even buy him, like, the pins or anything for Ray as he, defecates on himself. I mean, that would have been an immediate fix. When it gets poopy, put on another one. Okay, help him. Betty, when you're taking care of your brothers here. When he has an accident, here's some baby wipes. Here's a trash can with some trash bags, only for his stuff. You know what I'm saying? There could have been things that would have immediately had an effect on hygiene with Ray. And then him being so thin immediately affect what they would have gave him some Ensure and drink this, Ray, drink this, Ray. You know what I mean? But no, I mean I mean, I'm sorry, it sounds simple, but apparently it's not simple because nobody ever did that from our point of view.
Most definitely. Because I feel like Betty's like a kid.
Betty,
I feel like she has the child mentality. Like if you would bribe her a little bit and say, well, I need you to say this. Well, we've seen that with Mark. Matter of fact, because when he called them to ask about somebody dying, Larry dying, she's like, yep, he's dead. So
that is a survival
that's what's
mechanism
bad.
that's been in. Let me put this on pause.
Yeah, they are not here for our entertainment. You're right.
That's been embedded in Betty, in my opinion. Now, I'm not a clinical psychologist. I'm not nothing. I'm just a regular old Joe. But from my point of view of it, that's been Betty's mechanism of survival with her family. Okay, she'll rather just go along with the flow and agree with what you say, or you're going to get hit. BJ likes to put her hands on folks, allegedly. Okay, that's what we heard. So that's been her way to just go along with it. Just agree. Just whatever is in front of you, agree with the people that are in front of you. Not knowing that it's makes her look like someone that's not telling the truth. Because when the next person comes and asks her, she'll agree with them. So that should tell people that somebody with some situations going on, right?
Exactly. That's the best way to be said, Julia, for real. They are not here for our entertainment.
Exactly.
I mean, it was great for them to get out, but why not take them out and not have a phone in their face? But can we talk about, though, wonder what all they went through? Because everybody knows Patrick has a temper. Do you know how many times in my messenger right now I have, like, y'all need to watch Patrick. Well, Patrick don't want to come to our house, trust me, because I'm not going to say it on the line. I won't go to jail. But, I mean, it's arsenal. Okay, we're ready for the zombie apocalypse. How do you say that? Whatever it is. We're ready for the apocalypse. How do you say that? The apocalypse. There we go. The zombie apocalypse. If it would ever happen.
Right.
But yeah, people that donated come help.
And I could be. Oh, dang it.
I mean, even if they didn't donate, come help. But
I could be completely wrong and totally off the mark here by just assuming that's the way that she's kind of coped with things. That's in her life. I could be completely wrong. I'm not saying that I'm an all beginning and ending of all. Let me tell you that. Okay, that's just my observation of me watching her through the years and the dynamics in the family. But I could be completely off the mark with it. That's just my observation of Betty.
I was saying, wonder what Timmy's went through, because Patrick has a temper. Like anybody who knows him knows that he has a temper. So he probably done been at my house if his foot wasn't broke. But I didn't do this to hurt Patrick. Like, in all honesty, none of it was to hurt him. You know, it was just to ensure that the Whittakers were getting what they should get. That was it. I mean,
Well,
because
let
you
me
could
tell
see there
you.
was a lot of money. What got me questioning is when he said he needed money for the Airbnb. I ain't even had time to look that up. But on that Airbnb, he wanted money. He said he didn't have the money to cover that Airbnb. So if they said that Patrick was getting paid on the 28th, like, how, if I know that it was around that time that he was asking for Airbnb money, around the same time. So I got to wondering how much money was sent to him. He's like, oh, I said don't send it, quit sending it. Well, when did you tell people to quit sending it? When it was too late? I mean, that's my question. Because how much did you really get sent? Like, that question's been asked a lot. It's not been answered. Because I get Cash App, and I don't have a PayPal, but I get Cash App and Apple Pay, and I can send the money right back to people. I don't
Yeah,
have.
and it also comes with the track. You can also see exactly how much has been sent. But for me, I don't think that we're ever going to see it unless someone gets involved, like saying the authorities, and they start to have to produce hardcore receipts. Not someone saying, this is my receipt, what I'm telling you is my receipt, unless they start having to open the books. And now that the state is involved, I have a feeling that that's probably going to happen because exploitation of someone that's an elderly person, I'm hoping that the state there doesn't take it lightly. And that's just my point of view. I'm going to be nice on Larry, just saying I think BJ herself has been hit most of her life. We don't know the dynamics. I mean, that could very well be. I don't know, but it has been stated that, you know, abuse has happened.
To accept it. So when you reached your amount, why did you keep accepting the money? So again, there's another lie. And then he said that he gave Patrick 4,000 of it, but then recent on his live, that 3,000 was to go to the Whittakers. That's not what you said. It was to go for insulation. So I mean, he spits lies out of his mouth as much as Patrick evidently spits snuff. I mean, I don't know. I don't believe any of them. I know it was Eric that asked for the Airbnb money. That's what I was saying. You're supposed to be getting ready for church. So you better quit typing to me, babe. Get ready for church. But if y'all want to really get together, let's get together. Let's do it. Message me. And we'll go clean. Do whatever got to be done. Because as I said before, there really is still Betty there. And I mean, it might get them back. It might not. I don't know. But at least they're in a clean place. Being fed. Yeah, Jen, it's just been lie after lie. I'm good at remembering things. And, like, there's so much he has been tossing around. I don't know. But, did y'all ever wonder how Patrick treated Timmy the entire time he was with him? That's back to that temper. But you enjoyed watching him, so we don't know if he endured anything. Like, all you see is happy times. Like, he wasn't live all the time. You don't know if he ever got frustrated. Because I know, personally, if you're not used to being around a child, now he's not a child, he's a grown man, but he still has the mentality of a child. So if you're not used to being around a child and then somebody makes you or has you watch their kids, do you think that you're going to be calm? No, not at all. Not at all the time. You're not going to be calm. There's going to be times that your anger and your frustration gets the best of you.
Yeah, I know everyone that's in the chat is over the age of 18. For me, I would never encourage someone to harass or, anything to anyone that we review. But you guys are grown, do what you want. But I don't encourage it. Don't do it on my behalf or anything like that because we review someone. That's it. That's all.
It's easy to happen. I can't, Chad. I'm nervous, and
Yes, she does say that she doesn't have a monetized channel. So I looked and it's not. So keeps freezing up.
it's all sketchy, all of it. If they were going to do it, it should have been legally. I feel like Eric, I'm all over the place, y'all. Going from one thing to another. As I said, I need a piece of paper and I need to write down like 1, 2, 3 what I gotta say because I have ADHD. And yeah, my brain goes. I don't believe that Mark scammed them. I think you can go on, I know it's on Reddit, and I know that it's on probably Mark's Softweight Underbelly, and you can see that he did show all the transactions and all the dates. I think a lot of that could have been BJ. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know BJ, but it could have been. You know, they were just taken advantage of. They were exploited, put out for public, put out for, I mean, the amount of people telling me that they enjoyed, I get that you all enjoyed watching them, but do you not also see that there's some wrongness to that? Like just a little bit of wrongness to it, because nobody said it was okay to expose them as they were being, because Betty, she is their caregiver and stuff, but I don't know that Betty is full 100 as what you and I are. So for her to have an agreement with Patrick that's not wrote up,
Right.
not notarized, not with a lawyer, not with nothing. I mean, because Patrick did try to do content before. You can't find it on there anymore. I wish I would have known how to make my phone record because it was interesting. And I'm not going to repeat what it was. Can't do it. But
And whenever I say that, I enjoyed watching them. I enjoyed seeing their personalities. That's what I enjoyed. I did not enjoy seeing them, and I didn't see them in any other light, but their personalities come through. That's all.
yeah, his GoFundMe did go to the Whittakers. But you can pull it up and you can see. Hey, no, I'm parked. See? Parked. I couldn't take.
I don't know why it froze up again. Quit freezing up.
The people in your town that you all assume are okay. The more poor, the more needy. I mean, if anything, this is a huge eye opener to go check on the people that we all assume is okay. Go see what their living conditions are. See if they need medical attention. I mean, this should be a lesson as well through all the tragedy of that. Check on people more. It's always been that. I don't know where the money, I mean, there's, back when he had a lawn care business too, and I paid him like $250 to mow our grass. And when I went and gave him the check, the line that he stopped his mower on is the line that he finished on, because when I left for work, he left too and never come back. That was years ago though. I mean, people changed, but that was years ago. And I do think he did work. I think he was doing like some kind of trucking hauling service or something, like where you put the, I don't know what it's called, a trailer on the back of your truck, I guess, and you haul things. I think that's what he was doing for a little while. Yeah, the people laughing at us in the videos is sick. See, JD, see, we will help where help is needed. You know, we got a whole church that'll come with us. So for the ones that also want to sit and point fingers and say how we all just allowed all this to happen, didn't nobody know? Well, I know that Kelsey, I do know that Mark offered her rehab, but that was years ago as well. I really don't care about any of this money. I don't care. I just wanted to know that the money was going where the money needed to go. Like, because when you are a content creator, yes, you get paid. I get it, 100%, I get it. But when there's nothing set up and there's not an advocate to sit and speak for Betty. So, like he said, I gave her a $250 card. Yeah, but you gave her a $250 card, but yet you and Patrick were sending back and forth thousands of dollars in one transaction. You know, that's crazy. That's what's crazy.
And I have to agree with that because they were splitting it three ways, right? And there's more than one person in the Whittaker family that was on their videos. So that's a shame. That's not a fair deal. And if Betty did have an advocate, they would have said, and someone to help her look. First of all, like I said prior to this video, this live, they need to trademark their name so only they can use it when they want to, and have an attorney over them so to look over contracts. If this is what should have happened, and I wish Mark would have. I don't think he thought what was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Um, and put that into place for them, that their name is trademarked, all of that. There was an attorney that would have been paid up front to watch over certain kind of business deals and all that, but that never happened.
No, I'm not really. Does his latest post? I don't know. That he's been like, well, if I don't get some of this, neither is he. So I feel that he went and did what he did with the state to get him placed. Now, granted, they do need the medical care and things, and the house does need to be cleaned up, but it is not against the law to live in a crap-filled house. You can have cockroaches. You can send kids to school with head lice. Well, Mary, I'm glad that you trust him. However, I don't. So you know my opinion. So why are you on my feed? Again, I don't understand why you want to be on here. Like, again, you're a keyboard warrior. Take it elsewhere. Don't need it. Don't care. We're all going to see when it all comes out. I was right about Patrick, and I will be right about Eric. He's covering his tracks. He's changing and projecting things off on, because when you're nervous, you're going to project. Like, you're not going to just.
Well, the little message that I shared in the beginning of this stream really showed a lot whenever he said, yeah, YouTube made more $1,000 in a day or 2 days, whatever, and it's up to 76,000. And why he's probably said that is because behind the scenes in the analytics, it will tell you it's always a day behind, but it'll show you what you've made. Okay, it'll show you what you've made up to that date. Okay, it'll show you super chats, it'll show you memberships, it'll show you your AdSense money. All right, every day you can check it if you want. So that's where he's getting that number from. And Facebook and TikTok and Instagram have the same sort of analytics.
Any house can be cleaned. I mean, does that sound?
And some of them, I don't know about Instagram. I know it may pay weekly. I think TikTok does weekly, I think.
Even right to you? I mean, any house can be cleaned. Now, whether or not, if there's floors rotted or if there's leaks, I don't know.
Stuck again.
I will get on here and I will say how sorry I am. But I'm telling y'all, I ain't wrong. I can pan a person. And he's a snake. Is what it is. Sorry. Who would he give the money to, Betty? It ain't even about giving money to anybody. What did they do to better anything? With the amount of money that was made, he could have hired somebody to come in and clean their home. He could have been working on the building that was given to them from a local shed company to make a bathroom out of. Or there was somebody told me something about a septic tank. Okay, oh my goodness. Like, it's $5 to $7 grand, and that's paying somebody to do it, to put a septic tank in. I mean,
yeah, we looked up how he made a big deal about fixing the damn floater in the toilet. He's like, and I took my own money and went and bought him a floater. We looked how much the fucking floater was. Okay, at the top end, it was $22. On the low end, it was like 10. Okay, on the low end, it was 10. He made like a big old deal. I went out and I bought them a floater for their toilet. Big freaking skippy doo, buddy. And I mean, you're counting pennies over, over dimes over here. That don't make sense to me. It's 7 hours from me. My whole family would be happy to help, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I was looking at my husband. I was like, how far is this place from where we're at currently? So he's like, well, let me see, because he knows me. Whenever I have something to come, and I wasn't gonna say anything. I don't need anything. Just be quiet. I was just gonna be like, can we take a little trip there and, help out and clean up if they make a day that they're going to do this, because no cameras, nothing, no film, no video, nothing. Um, because it would be the right thing to do. Even if it didn't help get them back into the home, Betty still has to stay there, and even if the BJ's running in and out, um, being around and having communications with strong women, Betty may do Betty some good. Okay, there's been strong men involved, like Mark and these two guys, but some strong women need to surround Betty and encourage her to stand up for her house, stand up for her family. When she speaks, people listen in that house, damn it. You know what I mean? But it will take a long way to get there, I think.
It's all nonsense. Like, I cannot believe that y'all believe the lies.
Josh Benoit, I think
Yes,
all
he does
three
keep
of them
telling
are
on
up
himself
to no
all the
good.
time.
Now, Josh, let me tell you, now that I found out that the
Oh, I
YouTube
would
channel,
never say if I thought that he ever messed around with him. I don't know.
let me tell you, now that I found out that the YouTube channel is not being controlled by what Eric said, all of it's controlled by Patrick. He gives me. Well, how something isn't making sense, because where is the money at from YouTube? That's what I want to know. The beard man that was sitting with him last night, is he over that YouTube channel? And that's the questions that I kept asking in their chat last night, and I got uh not blocked, I got timed out. You know, they wouldn't answer it.
I wouldn't think so. I'm not going to get into that. Yeah, I'm not making a dime. I don't want to make a dime. And for the ones that keep on saying, yeah, your grandma said you can keep an outhouse clean. Hey, we've seen that in those porta potties. They're clean. Like, they have people in them cleaning them all the time if you go to a big event. And that's tons of people using them. But yeah, I don't make a dime. Don't want to make a dime. And as far as followers, I had a lot. Whether they engaged or they didn't engage, I don't know. But due to my profession, my Facebook has always been left open public. Always. Because that might be the next person who sits in my chair. So, well, Mary, keep on with it. Like, wish me well, then get on off of here, honey. No point in to continue arguing. From what I've heard, Timmy and the others are doing fine. Yeah, 73 people's making me money. Now we're at 70, Julia. Like, we're making all kinds.
No way.
Yeah, Heather, I'm really
Get
just
out
trying
of
to bring
town.
the
I wanna
awareness.
know why
and
the-
I tell
on
you
a
what's
live
crazy for
feed.
me is how people, like, can sit behind something and just send money to people without even knowing anything about them, without any proof, and like,
Wow.
to send money to post a comment. Like, some of these comments on some of that stuff, like, they're sending $200, $300, $400. I mean, maybe that's just how content creators are on that part, but like, that's just crazy. I'm not gonna pay $400 to post a comment. Not doing it. And I'm not talking about stars. I'm talking about dollars.
Yeah, no, I seen some big freaking donations last night, 100. And one lady sent like $350. Let me tell you what, you ain't gonna see that kind of money flying over on this channel, honey. We are broke. Okay, we just, as long as we get StreamYard paid for, we are happy, happy, happy. Okay. We're like, yeah, we made it to another 25. All right, we don't push the issue over here because times are fucking rough. All right, times are hard out here. I would rather have happy, happy, happy people in my chat that I can converse with than them feeling, it's guilty. At the end of the month or in the middle of the month, man, I just sent $50. I can't really afford that. Don't ever, ever give somebody money on the internet that you cannot afford. Please don't ever do that. Please. I read comments regardless if it's super chat or not. Okay. I try to get everybody's comments. I do miss some, but I try, you know. But yeah,
That wasn't, like, I don't know what the platform was. Oh, David, slander. This is my opinion. It's not slander, buddy. It's my opinion.
I don't.
And if
think
I want to
so.
go there, all of
We
y'all
are-
that sat there
exactly.
and have slandered
Yes,
me,
honey.
gosh, I must have one heck of a case on each and every one of y'all.
We the broke ass weirdos over here, honey. Okay, so don't forget it. Boom.
I mean, when did society become, I can't state my opinion, but all the other ones can state theirs and you feel entitled to that, that's okay. Y'all about to really get me going again. Like, no, this is my opinion. And he had, like, once there's an actual
Wow.
investigation into both of them, you know, like, we'll see what's what with it. If I'm right, if I'm wrong, like, I'm allowed to state an opinion. And I am, like you said, I am trying to be a voice. You know, I
It's
don't care. I don't want
crazy.
anything from any of this, y'all. But I will sit and say that everybody wants to point fingers. If you live within 150-mile radius, or I'll just say 100-mile radius, or even a 50-mile radius, every single one of us failed them. Okay? Everybody. Because why? If you ever watched what Mark disclosed and showed, we all thought and assumed that everything was okay, and not one of us ever went and checked. Not one of us ever went in anything. So every single one of us failed them. So that's why I say, if you got people in your community of wherever it is that you live, that you assume are okay, but they're poor, or they're special needs, or they're whatever,
Oh, hey, twist. Yeah, this keeps getting deeper and deeper. I don't know why it keeps freezing up. Old Facebook, you are
so
so.
they were okay. And for the most part, they were okay. I mean, no, they didn't get medical care that they should have gotten, nor probably medicines that they should have got. I don't know. There should have been a nurse that come down there at least once a week to check on them. I
Well,
mean,
let me tell you how
and for that matter,
whenever you start to see something, then you have time to sit back and reflect. You know, um, it was also said that the Adult Protective Services had been down there before in the past, and they hadn't returned. The conditions have probably gotten worse, but it wasn't good, right? So in my opinion, this shines a huge light on the Adult Protective Services in that county. They never thought to go check on them like a yearly checkup, just to stop on by, right? Because they are people with disabilities. Whenever I seen Timmy's feet trying them shoes on, my heart broke because that they're deformed. And I'm not a specialist. I don't work on feet, okay? But I'm thinking that it's because of maybe shoes being something has happened, right? So whenever they did go there and check on them in the past, did they evaluate them thoroughly, like head to toe body check? I just wonder. And the system, this shines a huge light on how the system fails people. It does, in my opinion. And it's sad. And they've been exploited.
the state knew about all this. So honestly, the state should have even been checking on them. But again, I think that they assumed too.
Well, you know what they say about assumptions. It makes an ass out of me and you. So, here we are sitting here today.
But just saying, people need to check on people and don't assume. And these people never needed to be exploited the first time. There was a man named Frankie Whittaker who lived out my road before. He passed away. He was a good man. He was kin to them. And him and a few others, if you went down that road to go try to bother them, they were out there ready. You didn't touch them. You didn't go near them. You didn't bother them because he took care of them. And I think I was told in like 2018 he replaced their bathroom floor because they like to take baths. They didn't ever need to be out in everybody's eye for your entertainment. It's kind of like a circus. Matter of fact, in circuses, a lot of the acts are not even allowed anymore. Like, it's just a carnival now, kind of. So, the living condition would be exposed. Well, I mean, that's even as to more as to why somebody should have went in.
I mean, you know what? I mean, with Mark's videos, that shit was viral. Like, you're gonna say no one that was ever came across this that worked in that county in that state? I mean, that's hard to believe. I mean, it's possible, but it would never was brought to anyone's attention like that lived in that area that was over any kind of programs that could have benefited the Whittakers. It's when we actually sit back and think about it, because it has happened for several years. It's just like, wow, this is really crazy. And they did get exploited, I think, in my opinion. Yeah, we enjoy it. We've come to know them, their personalities, enjoy hearing what Betty has to say, enjoy seeing Timmy's personality and Ray's personality and all that. But on the real side of things, where are they really able to give consent? Were they really able to know exactly what they're getting into? Were they really, and let me be honest with you, and my point of view is every time that money comes out on a name on a page that's named after their last name with their faces on it, the book should be opened every month. This is how much we made, Betty. This is how much you're owed, and this is how much you're paying for us putting out content on you. Okay? I bet you that's never happened. I bet you that's never happened. Why? Because they don't treat him as an equal. They, in my opinion, have treated them like their circus show. Okay? They're bread and butter. They aren't treated as an equal, and they're the content. Let me come on over here and try to do that shit to me. Okay? Mm-hmm. I commented to Mark to help with the house fix their bathroom, right? They needed an attorney years ago. They needed an advocate years ago. And I'm talking about to look out for them on all levels. Like right here. Eric came from Georgia with 100 in his pocket, and he is walking away with thousands that will continue to multiply each month. He has them on 8 platforms, every one that will monetize him. Absolutely, Karen, that's the God's honest truth right there. Because what people need to understand, too, just because he gets paid off of the video today at the end of the month, anytime that gets views, okay, he still is going to get paid off of that video. It's just like TV, like MASH. My husband was saying, yeah, it's just like MASH. They get royalties. It's like, this is my content now that I'm using, and once I end it, okay, and then 50 million people, which will not happen, 50 million people come and watch this next year, I'm still going to make monetary gain off of this. So that's what's weird about it. And that's what's sick about it, because they going to continue on getting that money? I think not. In my opinion. In my opinion, what I think they should do is shut down the monetization on that channel. Shut down the monetization. They need to remove that immediately, in my opinion, until things get sorted out. But I'll guarantee you they won't. If I was over something like that and shit was going south, I'd shut down the money fast, quick, in a heartbeat until we got shit figured out. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. 8 platforms. Yes. Multiple channels, because I read you the message. Even Eric's channel, his personal channel, is monetized, and he shares the Whittaker information over there, and he makes money. Okay, he makes money, folks, off of his personal page. I read you the message. And then he informed Patrick that there was $2,000 more made on YouTube, which equaled $76,000. And that was August the 14th. That money will be, this is September, so that money will be deposited into an account, whoever it goes to off of YouTube, between the 21st and the 25th of this month. $76,000.
Yeah, nobody messed with him ever. But now you got people calling Betty and giving death threats, which is silly. None of that ever needs to happen.
Nobody don't be calling Betty. Leave Betty alone. Okay, leave Betty alone. Don't be calling her. Leave Betty alone. Don't be messing with Betty. Eric was a man claiming to not want the internet attention, but has 8 Whittaker profiles, right? I called the West Virginia Attorney General's office, Consumer Protection Division today, and they never heard of them. What? Never heard of them? Wow. I wish people would leave Betty alone. Yeah, I wish people would not call Betty's phone. Leave Betty alone. If anything, call her and make her an appointment to a very good therapist that will come to her house. Because if anyone's been through therapy, it's not going to be the first visit, second visit, first year. It takes a time to process trauma. Okay, and let me tell you something, Eric. Getting them a new house is not going to fix years of of trauma. Okay, generational trauma. It's just not. All right. It'll help living conditions, but there's got to be a solid foundation built for them to be able to grow upon. And I'm meaning some depends, some insure for Ray, you know, running toilet that was supposed to be already done. I mean, there were some things that, but instead you wanted to play freaking games and shit. You wanted to take them and have them a good time. Yeah, that's all not, that's what you do after you get your necessities met in life. I mean, that's how I run my life. I don't go out here and do stuff that unless my basic needs are met. You know what I mean? If my toilet did not run, I wouldn't be going to the bowling alley. I would be trying to figure out how to fix my fucking toilet. I'm just saying. She doesn't have a house. It got condemned. Right? That's what I heard. I think that it did. It got condemned. Yep. It got, so now she no longer has a home. They have now, this managed to, wow, this is heartbreaking. So this whole debacle right here, these people have managed to rip her family from her, and now she has no choice but to stay with Patrick. Wow. Think about that. Sit back there and just take a moment. Let's have a moment of silence and think about how we would feel if that happened to us. It's really sad. Have you asked her maybe to go get her a motel room and give her a nice bubble bath or something? I mean, I don't know if she would do it or not. Did you offer? Um, this is terrible. But maybe now that it's been condemned, maybe that they now can throw it, tear it down and put like a modular home or something there. That's an instant fix. Ain't got to be wait for it to be built. Hundreds go to Eric's platform and copy to make their own video. More money for Eric. I gave him a thumbs down on every video and click report to stop the monetization. Karen, to let you know, even if you hit a thumbs up or thumbs down, it still acts as interaction. You don't. I don't know if you know this, but um, if you do a thumbs up or thumbs down, that's why you may hear some content creators say, hit the thumbs up or hit the thumbs down. Doesn't matter because it's engagement. And that's what this YouTube platform looks as is engagement. So, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot for YouTube to pay attention when you report stuff. I mean, it's a hell of a time to get people reported for stuff. It is. And I wish it wasn't because the terms of services on YouTube should be, you know, looked into more seriously, but it's just not. Whose house was condemned? Yeah, the Whittakers. That's what it was. It was. It takes forever. Yeah, it does. It takes forever. I was trying to get Eric investigated for all the money he's stolen from the Whittakers. Yeah, I get why you did it, Karen. And like I said, I never speak. I mean, everyone's grown in this chat, and you conduct your adult business how you want to. I don't ever encourage anyone unless you see something that is like someone's about to hurt themselves for real, then call the authorities. But for me, um, we're adults and you guys adult. Do you? You know what I mean? I was trying to get okay, they were good family. That's sad because now they have nothing. Betty now has nothing. I wonder where the dogs are. I wonder where the dogs are. Let's go do some spying, shall we? Let's go do like what I call myself. Let's go do some ear hustling. Let's go see if they happen to be back on, if anyone's posted anything on Facebook. Like Eric, after Patrick said something. Eric has a big ego, in my opinion. He may want to say something, right? He'd be like, oh, look at this guy. Eric, he has a new post, it looks like. Let's see what it says. Okay, so that's 2023. So he hasn't posted anything since 21 hours ago. So he is not saying anything. Let's go over and see if maybe Patrick has said anything else on here. No, he hasn't said anything else. So he probably needs all the money he can pay for Airbnb damages. Also, he has a picture of Betty laying on the couch with one of the dogs. The dogs are with Betty. Okay, good. Yeah, I did see that. You're right. I did see that. Lunar Wolf, I did see that. You're right. Larry and BJ are with the dogs. Okay. Patrick did a Facebook. Yeah, I seen that. You are right. The one of the dogs was with Betty. Yes, and that's good because she's gonna need her dog. She's gonna need something. You can't just take everything from her. Oh, you can't. Dogs are very good when you're going through something emotional. Oh, Lord Jesus. I know that I miss my dog Mocha passed away a couple months ago, and I had her for so long. She was my best friend. She was a mean old bitch, but I loved her. No one else liked her, but I loved the hell out of that dog. Okay. But she was super good with children, but she didn't like people. She didn't like older people. She was good with the elderly people and kids, but like if you're in that other age gap, forget about it. She was meaner than hell. All right, but she was my dog and she passed away, and I miss her dearly. So I could only imagine what Betty would feel like if her dogs weren't able to be with her. Neither one wants to answer questions, so I doubt there will be much more from either person. I know they're not answering the questions. Like I have questions. I want to do this, but I know my freaking mods are gonna goddamn have a fit. Um, I, I can show behind the scenes analytics, okay? And it's very simple. You go to YouTube Studio, go to YouTube, and then you go to your YouTube Studio, okay? Hang on, I'm getting there. And then I can show you this part, okay? Share this tab, and I can show you where they go. Well, that's go to dashboard. Why does my computer keep freezing up on me when I'm trying to do something? Oh, I am on my dashboard, duh. That's why. All right, so let me go down here. Now, everybody, you're talking to a professional YouTuber over here, okay? Right? They'll be like, "Why?" Because I don't care because it's not I'm not over here, paying my fucking rent with the money, and it never changes. It's always about the same. They are saying on their Facebook Live earlier that Patrick had said that Eric went back to Georgia and took all the Whittaker money. Yeah, that's what they were saying. I just want to know what's up with the poopy diapers. I just want to know why they didn't get that man any pins, Josh. Oh, yeah, the poop. Yeah, where's the kid come from, Josh? I'm like, I'm like, I'm not following, but I get you now. Like, what's up with the right? What's up with the poo poo diapers? Okay, because the man said that there was pills and poo poo diapers everywhere. Who was there a kid over there with you at the Airbnb? I follow you now, Josh. You know, I get a little weird. Getting late. My second live for today. So I wanted to show you guys this. And it shows you every single day. Share this tab. Okay, this is the back end. See where it says studio? And it says your channel name, dashboard, content, analytics, community, language, copyright. All right. And then down here, it'll say channel analytics, and it'll say how many subscribers you have, views, time, all that. So if you go over here and anywhere, it'll take you to your money. Okay. That's how easy they could have done last night. You guys see that, right? Oh, well, son of a bitch. I'm walking you through something you can't even freaking see. Oh, Lord Jesus. Why can't you see it? Stop sharing. Maybe I have to bring it up. Hang on, I want to share you guys this. It's important for you guys to see this, how easy it is. Okay? It's very important for me to show you this. Can you see it now? Okay, there you go. See how quick that is? See how quick that is? So if you go over here, it says dashboard, content, analytics, community, language, copyright. Under the analytics part, it'll tell you exactly what you've made. Okay? That's how quick it is. That's what they could have done last night on their YouTube. That's exactly what they could have done last night. All right? Yeah, Shay, no home. So, really, Karen? So that's how easy they could have shared. And by the way, that wasn't what I made. That was subscriber count, by the way, guys. Don't ever think that I made $5,000. I'll show it to you again if you want, because that's not true. I'll show you. No $5,000 over here, honey. Share. See, channel current subscribers. I don't want anyone to ever think I made 5,000. I'll be like, Lord, we're in the money, Mama Bear. No, that's subscriber, current subscriber. Okay. Don't get it twisted. All right, for real. Let me blow it up even bigger so you can really see it. Current subscriber. Okay, not money. I'll be like, we are in the money, baby. That would be funny. We'd have a freaking party on this sucker. We would have a freaking party in this sucker. Okay, it says, oh my God, yes. Shay, it's devastating for her, I'm sure. Yes, Eric is blocking people from the lives that are requesting refunds. So where are they requesting refunds at, Karen? Like what platform? I'd like to see it. I'm nosy. I am so nosy. I am the nosy neighbor. Like if you're live by me and you pull in your driveway, I'll tell you what time. Why? Because my kitchen has a big picture window in it. I can't help but see you. I'm afraid their property will be right next to Care for Timmy, Lorraine and Ray, like they do with all elderly going. There you go. There you go. Girl, you know you'd be the first one I call. I'll be like, Mama Bear, guess what? You know, I'd be calling you. I'd be having a heart attack. I'd be like, dinner's on me. Dinner's on me. Girl. I bet he is. Wow. Where is it at? The dogs bet he loves them. She does. She loves her dogs. And they love her. So I wonder what platform they're over there blocking people at. What platform on YouTube? Let's look at their YouTube channel. Fuck it. View channel. Go to YouTube. Out of YouTube Studio. Okay, let's go to Whittaker family. See what's going on. I wish I knew how to redirect because if I end this and everyone's still over here and Remain Calm is going over them too. And I would say, I would how do you, does anyone know how to redirect? Because it would blow her mind if we all showed up over there. I love doing that. I've never been able to do that. And I would freaking be so, I'd be like, what could we go into her chat as? Gypsy Moon, the sad part is Betty has lived in that house. I know, Gypsy. I know. I know. They don't own the property. It was taken by a company years ago for non-payment of taxes. The property owner could have tore down the new house the next day legally. Wow. Seriously? Seriously? Wow. I didn't know that. I thought they owned it like 16 acres, Karen. Wow. Well, if the state condemned it, they should provide. Right, Angela? I'm down for that. Section 8. So then actually no house could be built. Right? No house could be built. That guy was blowing smoke up our ass. And let me tell you, a quick deed search and a property search would have told him that. He didn't go up to any damn government building in there talking about building a house out there. There was no permits being done. If that's the case, the house was condemned due to sewage issues, right, Tinker? Yeah, that's what they said on the live. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That ain't right. See, let me tell you. I'm going to try something here. You know, since I'm a professional YouTuber and all. Um, copy. Yeah, I bet you they don't come out and say anything else. What do you guys think? You guys think that they're going to come out and say anything else? I think they're going to lay low for a while. What about you? I think they're going to lay low because I think that they know exactly what's going to take place. And it's going to be sad because they have literally, I don't know how to do it. Um, they own property across the road. Oh, okay, they own the okay, got you. This is personal for me, and I am pissed. I have a nephew like Timmy, blocking them on the Facebook Lives so you won't see it. The mod takes it off. They blocked me. Wow. Okay, that makes sense. They don't want it. They don't want any of the backlash. They don't want it. But I'm going to tell you, Eric's Facebook Lives on Whittaker Family Channel streamed on YouTube. Got you. Got you. Well, let me tell you, I think that somebody with um the authorities are going to look into the monetary because elderly abuse is, and that's what can be considered here, in my opinion. Um, that has some freaking teeth to it. At least in the state of Florida, it does. At least in the state of Florida, it does. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to. I'm going to drop this link to, I think, Remain Calm. I don't know if you guys have ever seen her before, but she's another content creator. She's pretty chill, laid back chick. She's going over the Whitakers too. I don't know what kind of content she's sharing over there. She might have different information than me, but there's the link. I would redirect it, but I don't know how. I have to practice that part of YouTube. But when you go over there, be so kind to let her know that I redirected you over there and maybe put some sunflowers or some flowers in the chat when you guys go over there. Um, and let her know that I sent you because I'm going to head that way too. And maybe she has some more information, and I'll keep my eye out. And we'll go live again tomorrow and see if there's any other updates on it. And it's been interesting. It's going to continue to be interesting. I have a feeling. All right. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me again this evening and this afternoon. Please go over, hit that link that I just dropped, you guys. Bermaine Calm is talking. I hope she's still live. Go over there, drop some flowers in the chat, and let her know that I sent you. It has been my pleasure. It's always a pleasure seeing you guys in the chat. Until next time, make sure you take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace.
I'll never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can